Welcome to Hippie Food Review Episode 3. Now, if you're new to this channel, my name is Jemillio. I'm a personal trainer and online coach. You can check out my website, jdfitness.us. And today, we will be going over the outright bar. Now, what we do on this series, Hippie Food Reviews, we go over vegan foods or all natural foods or things that are supposed to be healthy, because a lot of times what happens with health foods is they either taste like straight up cardboard, or if they nail the taste, they wind up using a lot of crappy ingredients. And so it's kind of this toss-up of, or like this seesaw where you get one, you lose the other one. And so the point of this series is to kind of weed a lot of the junk out and be like, well, what actually is good, and is it doing what it says it's supposed to? Is the packaging actually accurate? And so today we're talking about the outright bar. If you're like me, you keep getting bombarded by ads on YouTube, and I keep getting this weird piano baby music ad.
Peanut butter and honey on top. Amazing.
But if you're someone that's legitimately into fitness and nutrition, you know better than that. You know there's more to look out for than just the taste. What's inside of the bar? What are the macros? These are very important questions, and that's the point of this video today. So in all my reviews, I start them off the same way. I start with the positive, and then I talk about the negative. So where does the outright bar stack up? Well, you're only looking at about 7 ingredients in this bar, which is a great thing. Generally speaking, when it comes to health food, you don't want to see a lot of ingredients. Typically, the less, the better. It means they're not, they're using more natural stuff. And just to kind of clarify, I'm using the one with sunflower seed butter. Almost all their other ones are made with peanut butter. I couldn't gobble those down because of the fact that I have a peanut allergy. But the macros on those and these are about the same. So even if you're not interested in this one specifically and you're looking at another flavor, the information I'm going to provide is still relevant. But you're only looking at sunflower seed butter, maple syrup, pea protein, dark chocolate chips, brown rice, protein, cocoa, and natural flavorings. So I gotta give credit where credit is due. Good job, Outright Bar. Good job, Tiger Fitness. It's nice to see a bar that's all natural. No sugar alcohols like sucralose. The debate's kind of up on if sucralose is bad or if it's good, but if you don't know what sucralose is, it is a calorie-free artificial sweetener. There's no hydrogenated oil in these bars, but just because something's all natural doesn't automatically mean that it's good, because the macros could be trash. Is there a standard that's out there for us to see what we should be looking for in a protein bar? What can help us decide to give it the time of day? Well, yes, there is. Now, there's a man named Jerry Brainham. I hope I'm not butchering his name, but he has been into supplement science for over 30 years. He's written for fitness and bodybuilding magazines. If you're heavy into bodybuilding, you're gonna know what his name is. But I found a video where he actually talks about specific things to look for in a protein bar and what macros you should be looking for. And so I'm gonna play some clips from this video that I found.
These protein bars, most of them have, and this is an important point, the protein bar should contain, if you're involved in bodybuilding, at least 20 grams of protein. Each protein bar should contain at least 20 grams of protein. That's about the ideal amount to maximize protein synthesis. And in fact, when you eat a meal, you want to take in 0.4 grams per kilogram of body weight, which comes out to about anywhere between 20 and 30 grams of protein, depending on your body weight. So a protein bar that contains 20 grams of protein actually is giving you your full complement of protein. As far as calories, if it's just a regular, let's say, nutrition bar, not a meal replacement, they usually contain about 200 calories, which isn't that bad. The meal replacements, they are usually bigger bars, heavier bars, and they usually go up to 400 calories. But again, if you're using that as an entire meal replacement, that's still not too bad, and they can be used as a meal replacement. As far as the fat content, you want to look for maybe a maximum of 10 grams of fat. You don't want to have too much fat, because again, the higher the fat content, the longer it's going to take to digest. As far as sugar, you want to look for about 5 grams or less of sugar. 5 grams or less of sugar is not going to hurt you in any way. And as I said, you want to avoid corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, and you want to avoid stuff like beet sugar.
So really, when you're looking for a protein bar, you want to focus on 4 main things. 1, the calories, 2 grams of fat, 3 grams of sugar, and 4, the protein, which is extremely important. So when you're looking for a snack bar, around 200 calories, meal replacement bar around 400 calories. You want to look for 10 grams or less of fat. You want to look for 5 grams or less of sugar. And a protein bar really should have a minimum of 20 grams of protein. Where does the outright bar stack up? It's junk. This thing is junk. It's basically a sugar cube. In 2 ounces, you've got 300 calories, only 17 grams of protein, 16 grams of fat, so I'm getting almost equal fat to protein, and then I'm getting 15 grams of sugar and only 3 grams of fiber? What? Like, they're so small, they're not filling enough to be like a meal replacement bar, so it's like a high calorie snack. I don't even know who I would recommend this. And then here's the thing that's the kicker. It says on here, fresh, soft bar. Okay, I'm gonna take this fresh out the pack. Fresh out the pack, these are not old. You see that? This thing is dry. In what universe is this soft? You could throw this at somebody's head and hurt them. Like, God, it's like, and I'm not trying to talk smack. I'm not, but I'm like, soft? Soft where? How, Sway? Does it taste good? Yes, it tastes good because I'm getting 15 grams of sugar in a little tiny 2-ounce cube. I mean, just drink some water so you don't choke to death because of how dry it is.
Water would be nice.
Now, to be fair, their other bars are softer. I don't know why this one is so dry, but that's besides the point. My main concern is the macros. I don't know who I would recommend this to. I have clients that can't take their breaks when they're supposed to when they're at work because of the job that they have. So they're looking for something quick that they can grab. Why would I recommend this? I would rather have them get a vegan protein shake. There are lots of vegan protein shakes that use things like monk fruit, which are low glycemic sweeteners, natural stevia. They're not using sucralose. And with the protein shake, you could get 100 to 110 calories, 25 grams of protein, no fat, maybe 2 to 3 grams of sugar. And then they could even double that if they wanted to, and they're still below the calories, and they're still below the fat of this bar. If a dude's like, hey, I'm trying to bulk up, eat more food. If someone's like, I want something sweet, that's 300 calories for a little dessert. I would rather have a person just eat a Krispy Kreme donut. The donut has less calories than that. I see people on social media saying stuff like, oh, before I hit legs, I'm eating an outright bar. Why? Eat more food. What is the bar giving you that food, real food, is not giving you? I can't wrap my head around any benefit that this bar is giving you for gains. My final rating, it's got to be a C-. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. C-. C-. Just because you're all natural. If I walk around eating sugar cane, does that mean it's okay? No. It comes from a plant though, right? Now, come on. I'll see you on the next episode of Hippie Food Reviews. Unacceptable.